everybody, welcome to Weight Watcher Wednesday. Today we are making taco pie, and it's a really simple recipe, and I've done some of the prep work. What we did is we took 4 wheat tortillas and we cut them into quarters. So you should have 16 of the tortillas. We're going to set that aside, and right now in the microwave, yes, the microwave, we're going to brown some ground beef. We're going to brown it for 8 minutes in the microwave. And every 2 minutes, we're just going to open up the microwave and just crunch the ground beef a little bit to keep it from burning and getting crisp. And then you just want to toss it around. So while that is cooking in the microwave, I went ahead and started chopping up some of our lettuce. And you want 2 cups of lettuce. Now I'm going to see if this is 2 cups. I might have to cut up. I was guesstimating. Oh, look at that. Guesstimating. That was perfect. 2 cups. So basically it was I got a medium-sized lettuce head, and it was half of the lettuce head. So we have the 2 cups of lettuce chopped up. So as soon as the ground beef comes out of the microwave, we will move on to the next segment. Okay, now that the ground beef is out of the microwave, you want to take it and drain off all the excess fat that you may have on your lean ground beef. I don't know if I specified it had to be lean ground beef. Now, in a microwave, you're going to see a little bit more juice than you would in the actual oven. So, you want to take it out of your microwavable bowl and put it in a microwavable dish, whatever one you have. Now I'm using our Pampered Chef deep dish covered baker. And then you just want to add a half a cup of water, and then you want to take any package of taco seasoning.
We have difficult time here, dear.
Y'all didn't see me do that. And you just want to mix that around. Okay, once you add that, you want to put it in the microwave for 5 more minutes, just to get the seasonings blended through the ground beef. Alright, we pulled the ground beef out, and it was in the microwave again for 5 more minutes. Now, the reason you don't want to put your taco seasoning in while you're browning the ground beef is when you're draining off the excess fat, you're going to lose all of your seasonings due to that. So that is why you want to do that on the second step. Now, you are going to have a little bit of juice in this one. That's okay. It's actually from the water and stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this, half of this, ouch, this pan's hot, plus the candle. Take half of this and just reserve it for right now. And you just want to spread right at the bottom, just like that. And then you just want to take some of your tortillas, or tortillas, however you pronounce them.
Tortillas.
Tortillas, thank you.
Tortillas.
Whatever! And you just want to put them on the bottom. And then you just want to take the rest of your ground beef and just spread it evenly across. Then once you do that, okay, as we put our ground beef on the second layer, you just want to layer it again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our salsa. And on the salsa, you want 1 cup of salsa. Just spread right there on the top. You can use any kind of salsa. And now it doesn't have to be evenly spread, because you're going to be adding sour cream. Now, some of you have said that your kids don't like sour cream. You don't have to add the sour cream if you don't want to. Now, that will take away from your points. And you're going to want to use a half a cup of the light sour cream. And we're just going to add that mixture right there and just stir it into the salsa. Just like that. And then 1 more layer of your tortillas. Now what I did is I shredded up 2 cups of lettuce, like I said before. Now we're going to put this in the microwave one more time for 4 minutes just to get all the ingredients bubbling. And then we're going to add the finishing touches. Alright, when I put the taco pie back in the microwave, I forgot to add the cheese. So it was 2 cups cheddar cheese, low fat. And you just want to put that on top of it. Now we're just going to take our lettuce and we're going to sprinkle that on top, just like that. Now you could do this individually if you want, but I'm just showing you how the recipe is supposed to. And it called for 1/2 cup of green spring onions. Basically what I did is I kept the bunch together and I just cut half of it, and that made it 1/2 cup. Now a lot of my family's not crazy about the onions, so we are just going to sprinkle half of it because 2 of us do like them. So you know what side us 2 will be eating. So here we go. Here's your fork, George. And just to let you know, this serves 4 people and it is 7 points. Drum roll.
Let's see, make sure I get some of the cheese in it, the lettuce, the salsa. Oh, look at that steam come up here. Look at that cheese melt. Oh yeah, cheese. Very good. Again, very good. Good.
Keeper!
Definitely keeper. Alright guys, another good meal. And anything else to say?
Yeah, just as usual, all the ingredients will be down at the bottom. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a little comment and I'll help you out in any way possibly that I can. Enjoy!
See y'all next week.